What is this Netflix price? In October 2006, Netflix said that, look, I got something called SignMatch. That's the internal recommendation engine that Netflix was using. And it gave me a certain kind of RMSE value. But I'm wondering if I can do better. For example, can I improve this by, say, 10%? You may say, well, 10% is not a big improvement, isn't it? Well, first of all, this SignMatch was not a stupid algorithm. And second, even a few percent improvement in the RMSE can change the order of the recommended movie and therefore the effect on customer satisfaction, inventory control, and so on. So I said that from 1996 to 1999 to 2006, I got 7 years of records of ratings by different users on different movies. And I'll make available about 100 million of these ratings that come from 480,000 users on 17,770 movies. Okay. So on average, each movie was rated by more than 5,000 users, and each user rated more than 200 movies. Now you can see that this is a huge data set, and it's all real data. Of course, it's anonymized, and there was some controversy on how well was the privacy protected. But that's outside the scope today. So it's big data. It's also sparse data. Okay. Because only about 1% of the total number of possible rating were actually known. If you multiply the number of movies with the number of users, you actually see this is actually a small number. And furthermore, it is skewed data. The average number of users per movie and movies per user, it's kind of big, reasonable numbers, but some users actually rated a lot of movies. One user actually rated almost every single movie out there. And some users rate very few movies, just several of them. And whatever recommendation engine you use has to work for all movies and all users. So how do we deal with the big, sparse, and skewed data? And that's the challenge from this Netflix price, to get to 10% improvement over the SignMatch RMSE. Now this was a huge attraction already. And on top of that, Netflix also offered $1 million US to whichever team or person that could get to 10% first. So this was the famous Netflix price. It's open to all countries and people except just a couple. It's online. Okay, you don't have to show up in person, and it's international. Clearly, both the $1 million and perhaps more importantly, the huge data set made available were very attractive to the machine learning, data mining, information retrieval research community.